Good evening to those who listen. It is May 31st, 2018, 10:28 p.m. I just threw this on for a background. But I have some good news, and some bad news. Which would you like to hear first? Alright, we'll do the bad news first. Bad news is I went back to work tonight. Oh, sorry, this thing has the waterfalls, and they have like a quiz, I guess, if you can guess what waterfall it is. But, okay. Anyway, I went to work tonight. The first time I've been to work in a couple of weeks, and within the first hour, my back was going out, and I knew it was going to get bad. I wound up working 3 hours. And after that, I told them I'm just going to quit because there's no way I can keep doing that to my back. So I got to get my back better. So I don't know. I only had a few days left anyway. But that's the bad news. So I'm going to have to go to the doctor again. I never did get the physical therapy. I went to the doctor last Friday. And then she ordered physical therapy. So the holiday, Monday, the Memorial Day, that was on Monday, so I couldn't do nothing Monday, and they were supposed to call on Tuesday. So I figured I'd wait for them to call. They never did, so I called them on Wednesday, and they said they didn't receive the order. So I called back to the place I went to, and they said, okay, we'll send it over now. So still didn't hear nothing from them. And then I figured today, well, let's see how my back goes. And of course it didn't go good. You know, it's mainly sitting. So I've noticed that stupid computer chair, and then if I'm sitting in my driver's seat, then it's bad. I can only sit there for like 5 minutes, and then so that's what makes it hard for me to do videos now. I mean, I can sit back in this chair, in this reclining chair, and do this video like this. But if I'm like trying to like do still shots and all that, it's and I got to make sure that I keep my computer at eye level and not look down, because then I have more problems again. Anyway, what are we talking about that for? I got good news. The good news is I'm not worried about it, and God's going to somehow work things out. What's weird about the whole thing is, you know, I really need that money, though. I have a little bit in savings, and I'll get my deposit back when I move out. But, you know, it's just barely going to be enough, I think. But I'm not, for some reason, I'm not worried. I just know that God's going to take care of it. So I'm not worried, which is weird. Now I forgot what the other good news was. Oh, the other good news was I'll have more time to do videos, and more importantly, I'm going to have more time to read the Bible and pray and fast. You know, I've had some really, really good things happen when I was fasting. Both of the times when I got those messages was when I was fasting. You know, the 333 one, which I have to do that video. I'm going to do it, so don't worry. It's just, you know, I've been so busy with everything, you know, trying to get better and resting, and then actually going to work, and, you know, well, we know what happened. So I'll have more time. You know, maybe it's a good thing. You know, I really need to dive into the Bible more. And, you know, I've been doing a lot of praying, so that's one good thing. I'm praying all day long, more like just talking to God, you know. And the fasting, you know, I just started doing that, and I've done it 3 times now, and I've had 2 messages come from that. And oh, the other message, remember the phone thing, the freezing? It was at 4:40 and 4:43, and I had a subscriber, Timothy. He pointed out maybe it was from John. And I was like, well, how could it be just from that book? But it's weird that he said that. And he says a lot of times when he gets like messages from God, it'll be in John. So he looked it up too for me, and he said that the first verse was when Jesus performed his first miracle. And he was thinking maybe God has a miracle in store for me coming up. Well, I already think he's performed a few miracles already. But I thank him for pointing that out. And see, then I was thinking afterwards, wait a minute. I just got done reading the first 10 chapters of John, and then hours later, my phone froze. And the other time on the 333 one, I just got done reading Matthew 19, is where that came from. In my Bible, it's page 1333 is Matthew 19. And that was the big message. And I'll still do the video about it to explain it more thoroughly, because it's kind of strange and odd and wonderful. It's just amazing what God is doing. So, yeah. So, bad news and some good news. And I'm really at peace with it for some reason. I was really worried about it because I didn't really need that money to get back, and to get my new place, because they require a deposit, and it's at least going to be $600. So that's a big chunk that I could have easily made if I was still working. So, but I don't know. I just give it to God and somehow know it's part of His will. That's all I can say. I feel at peace with it. It's weird. It's a weird feeling, because usually that's when I worry. And I've been worrying about this for a while, my back. And I was worried about going back and having a problem, which happened. And I was worried that my back wasn't going to get better. And then I was worried, how am I going to pack up and move all that stuff into my van and trailer. And then how am I going to drive 1,000 miles? Wow. So, I don't know. I'm at peace with it. And I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to give it to God. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, wait. We got to get the answer to this one. If you guys are watching that. You'd be mad if I cut it off right there. All right. Did they have the answer? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. God bless.